What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. 5 types of men and modern women are attractive. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen. Hit that notification bell as well and get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one up on YouTube. But let's get right to this video. 5 types of men that modern women are attracting. You know, at the end of the day, I talk about the 95% woman and the 5% woman. And the modern woman is the 95% woman I talk about. The woman that's on the Instagram, the woman that's on the Facebook, on these dating apps, the woman that got these top college degrees and looking for a man, but they are attracting these type of guys that they really don't want. The guys with value understands that the modern woman could be a headache for them. So they look for the 5% woman. Now, I talk about the 5% woman back in a couple of videos ago when I said 10 things that make a woman a wife before she gets married. If you didn't see it, go check it out. But we about to get into this list of 5 things that the 5 type of guys a modern woman attracts. And number 1, they attract the simp. Now, if you don't know what a simp is a guy that put a woman on a pedestal, on a platform without even doing no type of work. These are the guys that will talk about drinking your bath water, the guys that's always in your DM, the guys that's double texting, double calling, always liking. It's good for you to take some type of validation from the simp, but at the end of the day, it could become a nightmare in the long run because when women get used to that type of validation, they expect that validation. A real man that they really want is not going to get them all that validation. It's nothing wrong with giving validation at some point, but he's going to look at you of why you taking validation for somebody that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, if I was getting validation for women I'm not attracted to, that doesn't put me nowhere. But sometimes when you get a validation from guys you don't like, for as women, what I see, women get the big head. So the simp is the first guy that will come after the modern woman. That's my number 1. Number 2, the fuck boy. All right, the fuck boy will understand that you are always on the gram, you always, on Facebook, you're always on Snapchat, you're doing your thing, you're in a club, you're doing this, you're doing that. He'll see that you're very high maintenance, high status type woman, realize that you have a sexual, market value that's high and you're using it. So these guys that fuck boys are really guys that really like, you know what? I just want to get in and get out because she's a party girl. He'll label you because he see that you do everything that every woman does. So at the end of the day, I can go find 10 of you to sleep with in a month and just keep it moving. So that's why the fuckboy are attracted to the modern woman that's doing everything all the other women doing, the 95%ers. That's my number 2. Number 3, the insecure guy. Insecure guys are basically purple pill. Purple pill, if you don't know what it is purple pill guys are guys that know a woman's nature, but they want to be in a relationship. They want to try to change a woman to be what they want a woman to be. And that's why I tell you guys on my channel always is you versus you. When you become the best version of yourself, you recognize who's for you, who's not for you, who's going to compliment you, and who's going to complicate you. So the insecure guy is a guy that wants to take the woman that's a modern woman doing modern things that all the other women are doing and change her and try to control her. So a lot of times women run into these insecure guys because he didn't do the work and he wants you to be on his program so you can be his slave. So a lot of times women do attract these guys and they are purple pill guys and they understand a woman's nature. But if he was really true purple pill, he will understand your nature and just leave you alone. But that's a different story for a different state. But that's the insecure guy. All right, number 4, the lover boy. Now, from the consultations I get with the women, a lot of times I feel like lover boys are the guys that don't let go. These are the guys that's hard to break up with. Women that I know that do go do a little swirling, talk to different colors of guys. I feel like if they're a black woman and they dating a white guy, a lot of times black women tell me it's hard to break up with white guys because they're so nice, they so this, they so that. But when it's time for them to be like, I don't, I'm not attracted to you no more, things, and play this way out, they don't want to leave. White guys for black women, from what I hear, is the hardest guys to break up with when you swerving, whatever you want to call it, swirling or whatever. But a lot of times the lover boy is always the guy that don't have a backbone. He basically a doormat, and this guy right here is gonna like put you on a pedestal. He gonna have simp behavior, but he's gonna be the guy that actually land a relationship for his niceness. But you realize as a woman, you're not gonna feel protected. You're gonna feel like he's very possessive in a loving way, and you do what you want to do. And some women welcome the lover boy because at the end of the day, they have companionship, they have some sense of security. But if they make their own money, eventually they gonna feel like I don't need him anyway, and he just basically all over me, and this what I don't want. It's crazy, but some women like the bad boy or a guy with a backbone, and lover boy is not a man that's gonna make a woman feel protected. That's my number 4. Number 5, the guy that need help. This guy is the guy that got multiple kids or made poor decisions in his life, and he may have a background, but only thing that's good for the guy that need help is he can put it down in the bedroom, and he shows a lot of potential of being a guy that could make some money one day, and a woman holds on to him thinking that she could build something with him, and in the long run all he doing is just building an attachment with her, and she looks up and looks up and realizes that she's the masculine one, or well, she be the one with carrying the load of the provider, protector, the one that bring in the money, and he's the guy that's working at these jobs and quitting and doing this, and don't understand a man's masculine leadership. If a man is not all the way together, you shouldn't date him. But a lot of times women date guys that I call build-a-bear. So this guy's pretty much a build-a-bear, a man that needs help because he didn't get his shit together, and he didn't attack his life, or he didn't stack up his life. And a lot of times I tell you, women, deal with guys like that call me for my consultations. But that was my list. To go over the list one more time, for the modern women, what type of guy she's attracting is: number 1, she's attracting the simp. Number 2, she's attracting the fuckboy. Number 3, she's attracting the insecure man. Number 4, she's attracting the lover boy. And number 5, she's attracting the guy with help. At the end of the day, I want you women to transition to 5% women. Because at the end of the day, when you do what everything another woman does, or what all other women doing, the guys that don't really need you don't feel like they need something that everybody else is getting. So with that being said, you gotta put yourself in a wife mentality. So like, go back and look at that video, 10 things that make you a wife. Realize that is the 5% woman. The modern woman to me is the 95% woman doing everything every other woman doing. And you see what it may not be getting people too far. Because I know some women that go first class in, Greyhound back. So with that being said, Stack Attack Our Life, and I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.